Welcome back to yet another guide. So this one's going to be quite different than the usual type of content, but I'm going to be showing you guys exactly the best classes to go ahead and use inside of 99 nights, as well as some tricks that you guys may have missed if you're just starting out. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure to leave a like and sub. We're on the road to 14,000 subscribers. We are literally right around the corner, so any help would be highly appreciated. Anyways, starting off with the first class, we're going to have camper. So this one's going to cost 10 gems, and it's not going to be too good to go ahead and get. Like, it spawns with one flashlight, but other than that, all these other 2 to 3 level abilities are looking kind of mid. So spawning with stew for a level 3 enchant is not the best. So just because it costs 10, don't get blinded by it. It's 100% not worth it. Now, if there is one I would go for as a beginner, if you're just under 30 gems, would definitely be the scavenger. Just because it's going to give you +2 sack space in level 1. And this is the biggest requirement you guys need in this game, just to carry more items around exploring. You also do have another perk of opening chests 20% faster at level 2. And level 3 even gives you a chance to scrap as a bonus drop from chests. This is going to be super good for beginners, so I highly suggest going for this class if you're under 30 gems. Now, if you guys are pushing about 40 to 50 gems, I would 100% go for the hunter. I wouldn't go for the medic unless you're there playing with other people that you guys already know and you just want to revive. The cook is mainly just for food, but honestly, getting food isn't too hard, especially if you're killing bear. And this is where this guy specifies in the hunter. You're going to start off with 2 bear traps, slightly higher pelt drop rate, which you guys need for the pelt guy. Even a pelt trader will offer an extra wolf pet trait. This is literally a steal for 40. But anyways, you guys have another 3 options over here: the ranger, lumberjack, and brawler. So the ranger over here is going to start off with a flashlight, revolver, and revolver ammo. Level 1 gives it 18 ammo. Level 2 has a 10% chance to refund ammo. You start off with 30 ammo for level 3. Now, this is a very good class. I think the better class in this zone over here is going to be the lumberjack. Just because you can get 1 bonus log from trees, a 20% chance is really high. Level 2 gives it 25% chance for a double sapling drop. And then level 3 gives it a 20% chance for a 1 or 2 bonus logs from trees. That's basically 2 trees in 1. This is insanely good. I would highly suggest getting this one if you're pushing the same gems as I am. And then obviously the best one in the game is going to be the assassin. So you're going to get 10 plus sprint speed, 15% HP, plus 5% chance for throwing knives to spawn in chest, a katana, and throwing knives off spawn. First hit on enemy has a chance to critically strike, 10% chance for throwing knives to spawn in chest. So once spawning in, especially if you guys are new, many of you guys don't actually know this. When you guys get all of the logs and when it becomes first night, you guys go ahead and get the message night is approaching. You guys will start to see that the area is going to start to turn night. But once it does turn night, many of you guys may be rushing back to your base. You guys probably will start rushing back to your base thinking that the monster is going to go ahead and get you. However, that's not the case. As in your first night, it's basically impossible to get killed by him just because the game doesn't allow you to take damage or get hit by him. He's right here and he can't attack me. He's just going to run away. I'm basically chasing the monster down. So make sure to go ahead and loot up the entire place as much as you can. Now, obviously, mobs like this will still attack you. It's just the monster will not attack you. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So make sure to explore the entire map. Don't leave a single trace behind because you're only going to get this for 1 night. So when the first night is over, you guys should see over here a pelt trader. Now, this guy over here is basically like a traveling merchant from Minecraft. A bit different. This guy will take pelt, more so animal skin. But the first one is going to be bunny foot. So you guys can go ahead and get lucky by killing these bunnies over here and potentially getting a bunny foot out of it. Place it in front of him like this and you guys will get 3 different options: a good axe, old flashlight, or a good sack. Now, I would highly suggest going to get the good axe. Now, if you do get it just like I did from RNG, definitely go ahead and get the good sack just because you guys can go ahead and equip 15 items. Now, the next item he's going to ask for is going to be wolf pet. Now, this is the same thing but pretty much with wolf. So what you guys want to do is be a bit more careful with these guys. If you spin in a circle, they're more so not going to be able to attack you just like that. And these wolves can pretty much just be found in the area just like this. So for this next tip over here, you guys pretty much want to loot every single chest you guys see, no matter how it looks. And a quick tip: the better the chests look, the better chances you guys have of getting better loot inside. So this is another regular chest and the loot isn't going to be so great in here. As you guys can see, another good sack. You guys are guaranteed to get this type of chest in every single structure you guys go to, even giving you guys your first gun, the revolver. Now, this one isn't so good compared to the rifle. However, in the meantime, it's going to do you a good job. Now, for my next tip, if you guys are running really low on food and you're about to start dying, just like this text over here, you guys will start to take damage once you guys keep running. Now, when you guys start to starve, make sure to eat raw food. This is going to be so much better than starving to death, as you guys will start to heal. Don't worry if you guys still take damage after you start eating this. Your health will eventually go up, but it's going to be a much better way than, starving to death inside of this game. So if you guys can't cook your food for any reason and you guys have to kill these animals over here, make sure just eat the raw food and you guys will not starve to death because you take barely any damage when you guys eat raw food. Now, the next thing I highly suggest doing is getting a map over here so you guys can access the map, so you guys can see what chests you have looted already. Then getting a timer over here so you guys can see when it's going to turn night and day. We are currently under attack right now. These guys should be pretty easy to defeat if you guys have either a revolver or a spear. You guys can do close to hand combat, or you guys can just finish them with a revolver. Then you guys also have a compass over here so you guys can face the direction. So you guys should see 3 different things updated in the corner. Obviously time, direction, and then your map. So this is another thing you guys want to go ahead and get. And you guys can go ahead and get this by purchasing the compass here, sundial here, and then on the first crafting table, the map. Then obviously place all your items up in here, such as all the metal parts and the wood parts. So if you guys go ahead and find particular structures, you guys can actually get 5 pieces of wood per item. Yeah, so it's this structure over here. If you guys see these chairs right over here, many of you guys may walk past them, but these are actually game changing. If you guys pick all of them up and then head back home, drop off all the items that you have found, put them here, you guys are going to get 5 pieces of wood per one. So that's pretty much 1 tree per chair. There you go. So we got 17 pieces of wood just from that, and then use the remaining coal that we found to heal up the fire. And then you guys can do whatever you like with this wood. Now I would personally go ahead and craft a bed or farm plant so you guys can get some farms going. Now I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but when I was running I was using chilies. So chilies are also a very big game changer if you guys are getting chased by the deer or whatever. You guys need to quickly escape. Chilies are going to give you super speed for about, I think, 3 or 4 seconds, and they can be found at these little structures over here, precisely on these little crates here. It's gonna be like a little pack, and you're just gonna go ahead and open it. Now you can either plant blueberry seeds or cherry seeds around the entire map, and then these will just give you random amounts of haste around the entire map. So as you guys can see, there's haste there, there's some over there, and it's pretty much everywhere you guys can go ahead and look. And they're also actually going to feed your hunger bar as well. My last and final tip of the video, if you guys go ahead and find a child spot, if you guys don't know what I mean to this and you guys are completely beginners, there's going to be children which you guys can go ahead and capture, which is basically just going to give you extra days when you guys are going to go. So instead of getting 1, you guys are going to go ahead and get 2, and it just stacks on per child and per pet you guys place down. But anyways, the way to quickly kill all of these wolves together is pretty much just lure them into one little pile down here. This is gonna make it much easier, as you guys don't have to like run around them. You guys can just stand at the top and shoot them. And then obviously if you guys want, you guys can go ahead and finish them off with your spear just like this, because they should be pretty much 1 tap after this. And then obviously after that, you guys can just go down and claim the child in the room. And then once you guys place him down, he's just gonna give you an extra day. So if this video was helpful, make sure to leave a like and sub. If there's anything I could have improved or said that was wrong about this, make sure to comment down below to correct me. But if nothing was wrong, make sure to subscribe. On the road to 14,000. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.